Hey guys, and welcome to.
Days Mania.
So, starting to get really excited now for WrestleMania. It's only a few days away, and well, this Raw didn't do anything to really build it. It was more just a recap, but there's enough there for me to be excited. I think that Brock going against Dean has been built well. I don't really understand why they're doing the match. And on this week's Raw, Heyman was cutting a fantastic promo. Really good, really got me invested in the match. Brock was, strong, just doing what he normally does, standing in the ring. But it was Ambrose. Ambrose coming out with that little truck. Went to the ring, started putting his weapons into the truck, and didn't even pay any attention to Brock. Didn't look at him. He was just like getting my weapons ready for WrestleMania, and that's it. And it was great. It was built really well. It was they didn't come to blows or anything. If you want to see that, you're gonna have to wait until Sunday. It's clever. It's clever. So. Yeah, I liked that one. I really liked the opening segment to Raw as well with Undertaker and Shane. Couple of bits that I wasn't a fan of. Shane's punches still look a bit off to me. Shane just comes across like a wasp. He's just kind of flailing around and just annoying. So, yeah, I wasn't keen on that. Their interaction in the ring as well. You've got to remember, Undertaker's, got his career on the line. Shane is trying to get more control. This is a big match, and they're just standing there calling each other bitch. That didn't work for me. They needed to go to blows, and it needed something. That elbow from Shane, where he goes from the top rope and he hits Undertaker and goes through the announce table with Undertaker, was an absolutely brilliant moment. I was more invested in this match following this Raw. I thought they did that really well. One that they didn't do very well was Triple H Roman Reigns. The first promo was really good from Triple H. Then there was Roman Reigns came out, interrupted. That then meant that Roman looked strong, and I thought this would mean that Triple H might win at WrestleMania, so I was then quite excited. But it just turned out that was the first part. These two guys were going at it all throughout the show, basically. The next bit was a backstage segment where Roman was being interviewed, and Bubba interrupts and says, let's finish this, Roman, what we started on SmackDown. Turns out to be a trap. Devon's obviously there as well, and then Triple H is the third person, and it's an ambush basically, and they start beating up on Roman. There was a good moment where Triple H grabs Roman's head and smacks it into a belt, and I honestly thought when Roman was going to look up, he was going to have the W, the logo, the belt logo on his face. I'm glad he didn't, in truth. It didn't need that kind of humour. This wasn't a Golden Truth sketch, but it was quite a vicious moment. Actually, it was they did it quite well. So then later on, and to close the show, the close for me was very disappointing. They just come to blows. Triple H tries to finish the promo he started earlier. Roman Reigns comes out again, which surely everybody knew he was going to do. But then the locker room all come out, and they don't do as good a job as when it was Lesnar Undertaker last year, and they kept those two guys separate. That was a brilliant moment. This just didn't have that same kind of impact. This just didn't work as well. I think they were going for that kind of thing. They just didn't pull it off. It just didn't work. It felt flat. It felt like Raw faltered on that. And then, to be honest, the rest of it was all just recaps. Kalisto, Ryback. Ryback said to Kalisto, feed me more twice. Not feed me more twice, but said feed me more, and then left. Brilliant. Could have done without that. Kofi against Del Rio. Could have done without that. Charlotte Becky was a decent match, but didn't go anywhere. Charlotte picked up the victory, did it by cheating. I think Ric Flair got involved. It's the same story that we've seen again and again and again and again. That was it. It was fairly short. Could have done without that. Paige Emma was good. I enjoyed Paige against Emma, but again, you know, that resulted in all the other girls getting involved, and then the moment that everyone's talking about, out comes Eva Marie. Now I've read today that WWE thought she was going to get a better reaction, a better response. They honestly thought that because she's on Total Divas, that she was going to get some, you know, a nice little pop and people would recognise her. That is how out of touch WWE are. You know, there's wrestling fans in that audience, vocal ones as well, that made their voices heard all night long. There was JBL chants, there was Byron Saxton chants, there was CM Punk chants. Surely Brooklyn, they must have known that she was not going to get a good response. Clearly that's not what they were anticipating. She now finds herself on the kind of face team. I mean, I would say on the Total Divas team, but there's Total Divas on both sides of this match. It really doesn't make any sense, this match. It's literally just there to get as many divas onto the card as what they can. Yeah, it was rubbish. Usos, Dudley Boys, I don't remember this getting any build. I could be wrong. The match could have passed me by, to tell the truth. I don't remember anything on those ones, but we know that that's happening. Andre the Giant Memorial. We had Social Outcasts go up against Big Show and Kane. And then we had Ascension interfere, Jack Swagger interfere, Fandango interfere, Mark Henry interfere. There was loads. Loads of people came out, and yeah, whatever, could have done without. This Raw had one purpose, and that was just to highlight as many matches that are going to be on WrestleMania to the casual fans, and I think it did that. But it wasn't that brilliant for the rest of us, basically. Final match of note was the IC match, and that was just a really long tag match. It had some good moments. The crowd weren't into it, and the finish was good. You know, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. It was good, but nothing of note. And again, it was flat. This was just a really flat Raw. Certainly not what you'd want with all of this talent. They really could have done something a lot better than what we got this week. This was a borderline bad Raw. But there was just a couple of moments, as I say, that Ambrose moment, that Shane elbow, some decent promos, and some decent bits in the ring. I mean, I'm struggling to remember too many, but Paige Emma I enjoyed, and the end of the 6-man tag I enjoyed. Outside of that, skip it. It wasn't worth it. It didn't do anything. But we move on. It really doesn't matter. We move on. Because it's WrestleMania week. You know, last night on the network, they did the Daniel Bryan show. Tonight, we've got JBL interviewing Michael P.S. Hayes. Tomorrow, we have NXT. Day after that, we've got, I think, the Stone Cold podcast with Mick Foley. Then we've got TakeOver Dallas, which is going to be incredible. I'm really looking forward to that. That might even be the highlight of the week. Saturday, we've got Hall of Fame. Sunday, we've got WrestleMania. And then Monday, we've got the best WrestleMania of the year. So much going on. So much to look forward to. This Raw just really wasn't that good. But put it behind you and we all move forward. Cool. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget, you can follow me on Twitter at Wrestling Days UK. If you haven't subscribed, then it'd be wicked if you did. I really would appreciate it, because got loads and loads of videos coming. I've got loads ready to upload. It's just finding the time. But I will. It's WrestleMania season, and you know, I take this serious. So yeah, it'd be wicked if you could subscribe. And hopefully see you again next time. Bye for now.